fries it up in a pan, and then he eats it.
Ricky T in the hizzle for shizzle, biznatch.
All right, welcome back to the show. Hour 3 underway, and the hits just keep on coming. As I said, our friend Andrew Santino back in studio again. He is at Cobb's. He's at the Big Room. He's got 2 shows tonight. He's got 2 shows tomorrow. And just since I last saw Andrew in here, I think it was about 2 years ago, he's blowing up. He's getting crazy huge. You know what? I got 2 more minutes left in this open. I'll bring you in. You're sitting right here.
I'm right here, baby. I'm getting crazy huge. You heard it here first, baby. Blowing up. Is there a blow-up button on this board that I can hit?
Well, there's a cough button.
Oh, yeah. Why is there not a fart button? There could be a fart button there. What if I needed a... Getting so big, man. Getting so big, and I'm happy to be back in San Francisco.
You really are, though. I mean, I see you. I see you everywhere now.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm working hard on getting my name out there. I'm whoring myself out.
Well, you can't just stay at home and the offers pour in. You got to make it happen,
That's exactly
Captain.
Right. That's exactly right. I have to get out there and get that money, baby.
And I think it's cool, too. You're sort of like, I put you in the sort of Brian Scalabrine thing, where they see the name and they're like, this guy's, he's Italian. And he's like, I'm Italian, but I look Irish. And
yeah.
I went to Catholic school. So many of the, Mexican, Irish, Filipino, everybody mixes together. And
right. So you're saying all the minorities? Is that what you're going for?
The most defensive personality.
Yes.
How's it going? Why? Would it be going bad? You hate me. You think I'm a scumbag.
How should it be going? How about that?
What you're trying to say is that you're better than me.
I like to shift the angles. That's all it is. No, you know what? I do look like Ireland, and my last name is Italian. I love that you're intelligent enough to not make a cheap joke about it, because everyone does. There's always someone that's like, how did that happen? You know how people work? Do you not know how people are born and made? And like... It blows my mind when someone's like, whoa, look, redhead, how could you be Italian? Like,
was your dad a priest and your mom a nun?
Yeah, my father was a trash collector, and my
trash.
mother was trash. Yes, yeah.
All right, Andrew Santino in studio. Big shout out to the troops, as always, listening on the American Forces Radio Network in 177 countries. We need a little comedy in our life. We got a professional here. I'm Rick Tittle. Come on back.
If you need anything from a simple home repair to a major remodel, you need to know about Home Advisor. It's a totally free service that instantly connects you with top local service pros.
Home Advisor is a very easy way to find a home contractor, and for me, it's the only way.
You can use Home Advisor for everything. Your house cleaning, your painting.
Electricians, plumbers, handymen. We've had nothing but fabulous every single time.
Just select the type of work you need done, and Home Advisor's ProFinder technology instantly finds top pros in your area. You can read customer reviews of the pros, even use their cost guide to find out what hundreds of other repair and improvement projects cost in your area.
I think everybody should use Home Advisor. In fact, I tell everybody to use Home Advisor.
Home Advisor is a total solution to any type of work you would ever want to do around your house.
And best of all, it's completely free. Go to homeadvisor.com or download the free app.
Home Advisor.
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. They want your money, and guess what? They can legally take it, all of it if they want. Remember, they sent you that letter that said, hey, you owe us a bunch of cash and we're going to take it from you. So what do? Fight back by letting our team of experts at the Tax Helpline work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. And we're good at what we do. When you hire us, you get a team of guys on your side that know the IRS laws and will fight to save your money. So, if you owe the IRS a ton of cash and you want to keep it, call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket.
800-932-1749. 800-932-1749. 800-932-1749. That's 800-932-1749.
paid less for our Craftmatic today than we did 20 years ago.
If you're still searching for the perfect solution to a good night's sleep, call now for prices and free information on today's Craftmatic adjustable beds. And then decide when you see how little they cost. Rated #1 by consumers nationwide on consumeraffairs.com. Craftmatic beds come in all mattress types, including cool gel memory foam for up to 50% less than today's leading memory foam brand. Enjoy temporary relief of low back pain, poor circulation, nighttime heartburn, mild arthritis. You'll sleep better in a Craftmatic adjustable bed. So if you're still searching for the perfect solution to a good night's sleep, call now for prices and information. And then decide when you see how little they cost. Discover Craftmatic for less, up to 50% less than today's leading memory foam brand.
Call 1-800-371-9608. That's 1-800-371-9608. Call 1-800-371-9608. Call now.
Hello again, and welcome to the show.
Rick Tittle's got a black belt in keeping it real.
All right, thank you for that. And we are back in studio with Andrew Santino, comedian and actor. He is at Cobb's Comedy Club. He has 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow, and he's already so full of energy. 11:12 a.m. Is this super early to do press for you? Because I know some places it's 6 a.m., right?
No, but I'm from Southern California. I mean, I live in Southern California, so this isn't that early. This is normal time. Maybe for some comics that act like children, but for grown men like me in their late 30s, this is a normal time for a human to be up. Most comics, I do understand, sleep till 2 or 3 p.m. But some of us have, lives and jobs and
if this
stuff to do.
Remind me if this wasn't you, but didn't you last time say, "Me too, I don't care, I didn't do anything, bring it on"?
Was that me?
I think you said that.
I guess so. I'll stand by the past words. Hey, I want everyone to go back into my past and recount everything I've ever said.
Right.
Because I've never made a mistake in my entire life. Period.
That's the thing that's so weird now is that, you being a sports fan, Nick Bosa was a first-round pick of the Niners, and people went into his timeline and they found out that when he was in high school, he called Colin Kaepernick a clown. And so he had to apologize.
He should. How dare you think that in high school? You're an idiot. Don't you know you're going to be a professional athlete and everything's going to be scrutinized? You should know better, Bosa. No, it's absurd. John Wayne, dig him up. Dig him up. Make him apologize.
It's compliance. How about take the statue down of Kate Smith at the Flyers Arena in Philly because they looked back, and in the 20s she was in a play with an African-American actor, and they sang a song about darkies that was in the script. So they took it down, and then I thought, well, what about every movie where someone has to say the N-word as part of the script?
Right.
I mean, he said it.
Right.
So
Quentin Tarantino would be out of a job. What about how about I mean this the hypocrisy is funny. How about every Disney movie having a typically dark-skinned villain? Why is that? What are you going to not correct all those? Why is Ursula darker than? Why is Scar darker than everyone? Go through every Disney movie, and you'll find that the villains are always darker.
How about the Wicked Witch with the dark hair, the dark clothes?
What do you think that is? So come on, I mean, if you're going to correct it, then do all of it. Then don't hold back. Then we should cancel everybody until nobody's left. You're getting canceled today. I'm putting a report in as I leave.
It's funny, the things now, like people will, it's scary how people will look back in my timeline, and I said something about a player, it was a guy in the A's, Mark Canha. 4 years ago, he had batted under 100 for the entire month, and I tweeted out, I think the Mark Canha experiment is probably over at this point. And he had a pretty good season this year, so someone dug it up, retweeted it, and go, "Ha, you were wrong." And I said, I stand by that, because at the time, I was right. I'm happy for him. I have nothing against him. I'm glad he's doing well. But what do you want me to do, apologize? No, I was right at the time. It's just so, I don't know.
Sports is, we're supposed to be critical in sports. That's the whole fun. That's the whole point of it all. Yeah. To watch these guys do stuff that we can't do and make fun of the fact that they're not doing it the right way. That's half the fun.
Well, that's like when former athletes get jobs as, commentators. They don't want to say anything bad, and it's like you're not going to work if you don't say what you think.
Right. Well, some guys are really cool about just like Booger McFarland. I think is hysterical.
Well, when your name's Booger,
I know that's not his real name. His name's Snot.
That's
Do you know that? he's
His middle
incredible.
name Sugar.
Yeah. He's incredible, man, because he just says stuff. Like, he'll call out the refs. I love that he defends the right to play football. That is my biggest beef about when commentators are like, yeah, he did put his shoulder down a little bit. Like, they're getting so nitpicky now. I love that Booger's like, no, because he played. So sometimes these guys that never played, they make comments, and you're like, I want to hear from the guy who did it. From the guy who was like, nah, you don't know what that's like, to be in that position to not hit the quarterback.
Right.
It's almost impossible.
Right.
I love when he does that, because it makes me go, see, listen to a guy that did it instead of three guys who maybe played a little bit of ball, but listen to a guy who lived in the trenches. That's what I like.
Well, that's why we have those guys in there. There's no doubt.
Romo, baby, he's fun to listen to.
I worked with Romo. Used to sit in that chair. We did a show in here called Inside the Locker Room.
He used to sit in this chair.
Yeah.
Is that why it's kind of wobbly and not that nice?
That's like you say. That's why it's drenched with roids.
Yeah. Is this why it's bad? Is this why this chair's never won a championship?
Romo.
I'm kidding.
I mean, Bill Romanowski, not Tony Romo. Sorry, he goes by Romo. I got the wrong Romo.
Oh, yeah, different. I'm talking about the Tony Romo.
Oh, okay.
Man. Yeah,
Tony Romo. But it's funny. I played college football in the '80s, and back then, if you had a concussion, you were a P word. Rub some dirt in it. Get back out there.
What's the P word?
It rhymes with hussy.
God, I can't think of it. I'm working as hard as I can right now.
What is it? Isn't Louis C.K. like he hates watching the news when people say the N-word, and he goes, "No, you just made me say it in my head."
That's exactly right.
Screw you.
Yeah, they did that. Not you. We all have that inside of us. So if you got a concussion, you had to just get back out there and put some...
Well, you could say, I have a concussion, and then you'd be like, the team would be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess you're not playing then because you don't really want to.
See, I think they should just not wear helmets at all.
Well, back in the day, they didn't.
Yeah, forget concussion. Let's just kill each other. I think, why? Just let it... If a guy dies on the field, he dies on the field.
Well, when my dad was in the 50s, when he was in college, the face mask came in for guys who wore glasses. That was the only reason why they invented the face mask, because they kept breaking their glasses.
Was that real? I didn't know. That's wild.
I know. It was from my dad's time. And then, but the thing was, you'd get tackled by that guy, and the guy without a face mask would be like, ouch, why do you get one? So all right, everybody gets one.
Everybody gets a mask.
Yeah.
Just because of the dorks with glasses. You nerds.
They have to ruin everything.
Yeah, this is going to break my glasses. You guys need to have all the changes. See, it should be tough guys should only play football who don't require glasses. That should be the rule. No helmet and no contacts either. I don't want you searching for it when it falls out on the field.
And just, what is it? I just quoted this again because David Spade and I are the same age. Oh, yeah, Bactine. Do you remember that?
Bactine.
Bactine was this spray in the 70s
yeah.
that would numb your skin, and it was used for everything from like a thermonuclear device to like a little pinprick.
Really? Wow.
The magic spray.
Bactine. What was that made out of?
It was made out of the back of a teen. They would scrape it out.
A young boy?
I don't
Is that why we did those scoliosis tests, so they could scrape our back and get Bactine out of it?
I think that was how Buffalo Bill got his start.
It was? I think they made us do those scoliosis tests because certain doctors just like to see boys bend over. I think that's what it was. None of the girls had it for some reason.
What about turn left and cough? Did you ever get that?
Yeah, turn left and cough, grab and cough.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the first time I ever got a physical for basketball, my freshman year of high school, I remember the doctor checking me out, my mother being in the other room, and my doctor said, everything is good. You're going to grow into a big boy.
Wow.
That's what he said.
I remember I had to get
Let me tell you something. He lied.
You're not that little.
No. I was talking about my genitals.
Oh.
Yeah. Everything stayed the same. I'm the same now as I was freshman year in high school.
Well, they'd measure babies' feet. I remember they told my dad, I was born in 1965, that I was going to be 6'6". They were a little off. But what about the doctor? I remember I used to get a physical every year. Pardon. And for football, and they would do the prostate test.
Oh, yeah.
The lube on the finger.
I get those now for fun. If I'm bored on a Tuesday, I go just to get it checked out.
Really? You're like, I think I've been having a lot of blood in my stool.
No, it's not even that. If I want to fill an hour, I feel like I don't have enough on my plate.
What is in Fletch, using the whole fist, Doc?
Yeah. I always say 2 hands. I nick down 2 hands when I go in. I say, let's go 2 for 1.
That is maybe the most unpleasant thing.
Yes, prostate exams are not fun.
Bless people who like that stuff. I don't even know what I'm saying right now.
No, yeah, I'm sure nobody likes a prostate exam of any fashion. Nobody likes a strange man in a cold room. Now that I think about it, it's actually quite nice.
Actually, the way you put it now.
Now that I think about it, it's actually
because
really
it's cold room and he's warm.
A little bit of touch sensitivity. Shifting topics, really nice outside.
Yeah, how about I was just going to go with a barium enema. You ruined it. But voluntary colonics, that's all about you.
Also cool. So the Bay Bridge is really pretty to look at when you're coming in. The lights at night. How much does it cost to light that bridge up?
I don't know, but the funny thing is about both the Bay Bridge and the Golden Gate Bridge was the toll plaza was established that once the bridge was paid for, they would shut down the toll plaza.
Sure.
So they figured about 1940 they would shut down the toll plaza.
Right.
But they kept it open because it was a friggin'